Let's see. I gotta clock in a little bit, but I will be outside eating a sandwich that I made and my corn that I just boiled too. See, it's more clear if I turn off the Wi-Fi and I use my my newer phone, and I can see the chat over there now too. Sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. Maybe I need to turn off Wi-Fi. I need to see if that's the problem. But even when I go outside and I'm not using Wi-Fi, it's still having that same issue. So let me try. In the next 45 minutes, and ooh, people's gonna be going to the beaches tomorrow and Thursday. It's gonna be 80, 85 tomorrow, and Thursday is gonna be 93. Imagine the inlands like Dublin, Pleasanton, Livermore, inland, Turlock, Modesto, Fresno, Vacaville, Vallejo, Sacramento, uh, even Oakland. Well, Oakland is okay. It's right next door, but Richmond, Hercules, Vallejo, Vacaville, Fairfield, Antioch, Sacramento, all them places gonna be in the 90s, past 95 and up uh, on Thursday. So people's gonna be going to the beach. The chef, Filipino dude, said he's just gonna be going swimming tomorrow. So yes, okay. But I appreciate whoever just hit the like. And I'm gonna give myself a like. I'll show you guys what I have. Hopefully I can see my chat here. Oh, I'm gonna jump out and jump back in. Okay, there it is. So I see myself right here. I'll show you guys my sandwich and I made like a street corn. So I boiled this sweet corn and it got chili powder and mayonnaise. So I'm about to put it on the spread. This is just my lemonade and cranberry. And then I got my ham and mayonnaise sandwich with my, yeah, I don't think y'all know about this one, but this right here, I've been eating this since I was a child. So yes, yes, everybody. And as y'all can see, I am in a nice location right now. I'm outside. Y'all look at this. Just look out outside. Nice blue. Okay. But I do gotta clock back in. But see, I do that and I come back over here. Okay? Coffee cake. Coffee cake. Now look at this. I gotta do a touch up. How are you, Coffee Cake? I messaged you earlier. I don't know. I don't know if I got messages. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Oh, thank you, Amit. 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 Thank you. Thank you. I'm just in my little break. Tomorrow is going to be in the 80s. I'm off. I will be going to Walmart getting a few items. I got to get some charcoal tomorrow. Um, I am thinking about doing short ribs on the grill or a steak. Now, if it's not anything where I can find some short ribs, but definitely there is some Filipino supermarkets around me, all around me, that have short ribs that um, is not holding back. Like they're gonna have that in the supermarket. So, um, steak for sure in every market. I'll probably go to the Lucky's. Look, y'all. Ooh, y'all see that? Is my screen clear? Coffee Cake, what you up to? On the road. On the road heading home from the doctor's appointment, in and out. Yeah, I headed to, well, I didn't head to, but I started to call the doctors this morning before I came to work, and I kept accidentally hanging up the phone on my Bluetooth while they answered, waiting 15 minutes later, you know, because there's a little waiting time when the receptionist like do answer the phone. And I kept touching my Bluetooth because I'm wanting it to take it off. Okay, I got 2 minutes after this. I've been wanting to take off my Bluetooth because I'm in the kitchen. I'm just getting to work and I'm like trying to multitask, trying to talk and trying to move around at the same time, but then I accidentally hit it and then it'll do that shit. So it did it to me twice, and then the third time I was like, okay, let me just go to the side, fuck the Bluetooth, and let me just talk to them. So they're telling me that I'm on a waiting list just to get and set up an appointment. I don't even have an appointment yet, y'all. This is since March. I told the chef right here, I said, man, I went to the urgent care in motherfucking April. It's been May and April, 2 months later, 2.5 months later. Yeah, look at this. I gotta have one side on it. Well, you drive safe, Coffee Cake, because I don't want you to you on some wheels. You on some wheels, or at least you got some goddamn wheels. I ain't got no wheels. But I was just checking online for some cars, y'all, and I ain't gonna tell you where, because I know what's up and I know where to look at. Okay? Just a bite. Jeez. Just a bite. Ooh. See, I don't have the cotija, like the cotija cheese. You know, when they put cheese on top of it and lime. Always like joining your life. Oh, hey, God bless. Cheers to the street corn without the cotija cheese, and it's all right. Oh, hey, Marcel. Thank you for coming through. I remember you. Oh, Red Bull. Mm. I hope you're doing okay too, Red Bull. I hope y'all doing a I hope y'all being productive today. Doing some, thinking about some. I still gotta eat. Is that what you all about? Liquid City Grooves? Is that what you all about? Mm-hmm. You drink the do they let you drink the cup at church? I know when the pastor has to give you. Do they let you do that? Oh, right. Right, Red Bull. Okay. Staying productive. Yes, y'all. Tomorrow is going to be 83. Thursday is going to be 95. Like, damn. And that's only in our county, or like in our side. You know what I'm saying? Like in the inlands, it's going to be 100. And that's just going to be like the first touch of the real 90s weather. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't had that lately in the past month or week. We hit to 89, but I don't know about 90s. Wow. Okay, look, what does Liquid City Grooves have to talk? Baby, you've done your research. Okay. Damn, you got through that. Damn. Okay. And yes, coffee cake. I don't know how to say the word, but a Eucharist. What'd you say? My fingers is probably going to be a little bit dirty on my screen. A you, a you, a Eucharist. A Eucharist. Okay. Oh, Paul Christ, John. You said my church don't let me drink. Hell no. Really, Red Bull? You been swimming? Oh my God. Please always be near your son, okay? Because I know your son's pretty young. But whatever you do, don't leave him. I'm just saying that to a mother. Because I used to teach my son how to swim. He never wanted to. But once I put him in there, he was like, hey, I'm doing this. Because I put the little floaters on his arms. And I put one float on him, a really tough one. I mean, the ones that when you press it, you know how sometimes it kind of like, when you press it, there's, you know, the air is kind of not really all the way there. Now, I made sure. And we in a 3 feet, you know what I'm saying? But he was only like, how old was he at that time? Like 8? I think he was like 8 or 9. What else is y'all talking about? We showing 83 now. Wow. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be 83. It's very hot over here. Oof. I hope all is well with you guys. Everybody in the chat. God bless. Paul, what's your name? Paul something. Paul Christ, Liquidity, site, oh, whatever. Coffee cake. They threw in the water, said swim. We learned. Hell nah, ain't nobody threw me in. No, my son was walking down them stairs because you know, I'm kind of guiding him and stuff like that. Okay, cool, Red Bull. Yes. Yes, yes. I appreciate y'all for coming through on my little lunch break. You know, I gotta go clock in though. So, I'll be right back. Please excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'll try to hurry. Oh my God, hell to the no. Fucking stupid ass fly. Now I can't eat you, bitch. I gotta make another sandwich, y'all. I just seen that shit. Hell no. I just seen a fly on that damn sandwich. That is not what it is. I miss swimming, y'all. I used to always go to the beach with my little friends. Okay. Don't forget. I gotta go make my rounds. Okay. All right. I feel so good. No jacket. Needs to be under the shade though, because if not, the sun would be hitting me pretty good. What's this? Hey, Junior. Hello. I got on my little kitchen director today. I got on his ass. He was like, don't speak to me like that. I wasn't speaking to you in any type of way. I was telling you. It's not what I'm talking. I told you. He keeps saying that the old director has nothing to do with him. I said you are right. You're very right. But when I got hired here, I was a part-time. I stayed for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. He only asked me for a favor to do dishwashing. So I said yes. Now, what brings you to hire a full-timer to do 5 days as a server when I'm 3 days and 2 days as a dishwasher when you guys never even asked me? So basically, you guys are trying to manipulate and manip me through that shit. He kept trying to run around and say, oh, I don't want to change schedules and I don't want to do this. Man, shut your ass up. And let's get it clear. To having to talk the first day, when you hear my voice and just hear it from what I speak, because I was speaking in low, and then you were trying to get at me. I said, I'm not trying to tell you. Is what I told. It's just like saying if the old boss was here. I told the who was this executive kitchen director just earlier, or I'm sorry, yesterday, because there was an issue about whatever that happened with the other Mexican chef, Raul. He don't know how to improvise using fucking kitchen pans and pots and strainers and shit. Why would you use a big ass pan strainer to go drip the fucking oil with ground beef on another pan, sheet pan, to catch the oil when you could just put a goddamn strainer and dump that goddamn ground beef in it so the oils can drip through the goddamn compartment in the wash station? Come on now. And then you're going to say, well, he's a chef and he knows what he's doing. And that's just what he has to, whatever he use is just whatever. No, man. And I even told Marie, the kitchen, executive director, she was like this yesterday. She was like, yeah, I understand. She was like, yeah, as a matter of fact, she was like, send me those pictures. She's like, I'm going to go send it back to the fucking kitchen director. Because then it don't make sense if you washing lettuce off of a big ass motherfucking strainer that has 2 handles. If you gonna strain that goddamn lettuce to go make a salad, throw that lettuce and put it wherever you need to put it at. Use the same goddamn strainer, because lettuce don't have no unsanitary ass. Like, is people allergic to lettuce? And then throw the goddamn ground beef inside that fucking the same strainer and put it inside the wash compartment. Man, we have 4 wash compartments. And I had to explain that shit to her. Yes, I said, man, all this bullshit ass like fucking shit that he's trying to throw in the goddamn compartments. I said, man, stupid ass. You can at least help me with those 3 things. You know what I'm saying? That big ass pan of, I mean, I see you got to deal with memory care. It got to be big sizes to catch whatever that you throw in. But if you are rushing to get from one thing to another, I get it, man. But it's one step from you getting the meat that you just cooked and using the same strainer that you just used and leave it right there. It's not that fucking hard, man. And he's like, well, if he's like that, then that's just what he does. So you're saying that he's a bitch to act that way towards me? Because then he ain't trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna do this for us, you know what I'm saying? As us people inside the kitchen. Well, then it's like, man, fuck you. Then don't ask me if I want to eat any of your goddamn place, because I really fucking don't. Just like how Maria was all trying to, she was all trying to serve me a goddamn soft taco, and them fucking them beans refried, or not refried beans, but the beans look like baked beans that was open from a can, and some sour cream and some cheese, whatever, shredded cheese on top of this. I said, I don't want that shit. I don't want it. Why? I don't care if y'all had good energy to go make that shit at work. It's when I was trying to get to work, how y'all was feeling to go put whatever the hell y'all was doing to act like what you needed to get the shit done. I think before what I do. You know what I'm saying? Stupid ass motherfucker, man. And I recorded my conversation with the kitchen director today when he said, "Don't talk to me like that." You got me fucked up. You don't you talk to that boy like as if he's a child. I'm not your child. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do, man. The hell? I basically could eat this goddamn sandwich, just not with the bread on top. I basically could just remove that shit and really just use the bread that's on the bottom. Goddamn. For real. When you listen to some of these things, you gotta think about it. All that goddamn babying ass shit. And he's the one that's cursing. Cursing where you're hearing it. Where he's saying fucking, and I said, man, he about to set himself up. He's right there, and he's hearing every little single thing that you're talking about, trying to argue with me. I'm over here, I'm just like, I'm humming over here, washing my shit. I said, I'm doing my part. And he gets so frustrated, agitated, because I'm laughing at him. So he starts trying to talk, like as if he's trying to defend his movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. That dumbass shit. Okay, about that damn life, what up? Okay, check in. I got a ham sandwich. I had to remove that bread because a fly landed on it. And hell to the no. I use this goddamn bread as my napkin. I'm wiping the sides of my my lips. Now he was trying to, okay, this is how he was speaking. He said, first of all, I understand when the other day when he came in an hour late, I still did his job. I said, okay, that's one thing. Now, when he tried to order me the other day on Saturday, trying to tell me that he needed help. When you ask for help, that doesn't mean I do half of your trays. Me helping you is only putting coffee in a coffee cup and wrapping it for your trays. You understand? And oatmeal, coffee creamers, tea bags, and coffee and hot water in your trays. I don't do your plates. You have to do that. He positioned you to do that ever since he asked you the first time. He don't need to tell you the second, third, or fourth time that that's what you need to do. If that's what your position is, I do my own shit. I do my dining, and I was basically done with my dining, so I try to help him out. I was like, okay, you need help now? He was like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna go out there and go finish up so I can go bust the tables. I said, I just bust half of mostly all of the plates that was out there. I said, I'm out there and you're in here. So he started to do the trays. He did 3 or 4 plates. And then he asked me, he said, you do the other half. When he said, you do the other half, I said, hell no. I said, this is not what I do. I have to bust the tables, wipe it down, wash my part, and reset while you fix these plates, wrap it up, and put it on a cart, and put it on a you know what I'm saying, a 4-wheel tray cart. he couldn't even listen to do that. He was so overwhelmed that he had like 4 or 5 more tickets that were coming through that he couldn't do. And he's lucky that I did help him out and say no. I didn't complain, saying not like I was fighting with him, but I was telling him, hey, next time if I help you, I said I'm gonna do this today, but I'm gonna have to have the chef, the director, talk to you. He's gonna have to tell you that this is what he told you to do, so you gotta finish it. You can't just say, oh, I do half of the dining and I do half of the trays. Hell no. It's one is outside and one is inside. That's just basically how it goes. I don't know why he fell to a point where he didn't know that when he used to be working as another server in another community. What is it that you didn't know? You're not gonna try and manipulate this whole program over here. Mm-mm. What happened? What happened? Oh, there's flies now. Flies trying to get to my food. Yeah, y'all. I don't know who that person is. Oh, okay, you did it for me. Thank you. Right, right. I can't be like a superhero. They tell me to do double shifts and I do it. You know what I'm saying? It's my money. But when it comes to dishwashing, like today and yesterday, actually don't make no sense. I don't care where you from. I told him, I said, don't come over here. I said, whatever community that you came from the whatever in Castro Valley, I said, don't bring that shit over here. That's what I told the chef Raul, Mexican dude, like ever since he started here like 3 weeks ago, like a month ago. I said, don't come over here with that shit. Y'all team up and shit because y'all come from the same community, but y'all was never speaking. One was the chef and the other boy, he was like on the outside. He says, nah, I didn't really talk to him. We just worked together. But then they come over here trying to team up and shit because they see other workers doing their thing and they, kind of getting the shit done. And y'all is new. We ain't trying to, trying to treat you like you ain't shit or like don't come over here. But yeah, don't come over here with that dumb shit. Hell no, G-Mac. And they hiring too. Yeah, but just like what I said, G-Mac, you probably come over here with that bullshit too. I'm the only one that does double shift. Ain't no old people, not May Moon, the older lady. Maria can't do no double shift. May Moon can't do a double shift. The Isaiah boy can't do a double shift. They can't do no night shifts. I'm the only one. And Desiree, the other dishwasher girl, man, they really can't rely on none of these people for real. And I'm gonna let them know about that shit. Don't give me shit. When every time y'all ask me for help, I always say yes. I only said no maybe like twice. Since this year started, I said no once. Last year, I said no once. Shit. I'm doing a double shift. You about to go inside, y'all, because I don't want the kitchen director to think like, oh, you took your little 30 minutes. What else were you doing outside? And all that bullshit. If I'm moving around inside the dining room, they can't catch me. Sandwiches? I haven't ate a sandwich in a while. I'm about to make one and bring one home. How about that? But tomorrow, I'm thinking about getting some steak or some short ribs. Or maybe some burgers, but I gotta think about it. I'm gonna go head to the grocery store. I'm just trying to put a little time on my, you know what I'm saying, my page, because I didn't come on during work yesterday. That's when I was having that bad day with that fucking Mexican chef Raul piece of shit ass. I don't care if he's doing his own motherfucking thing and he keep his mouth shut. It's what the fuck you doing. Ain't shit supposed to be catching up to me. The fuck? I don't give a fuck where you coming from. Shit. That's what happens when you come at a job and they think that, and I would hate to say this, like they think that you're full of, I don't want to say full of shit, but like you full of what you know, if that makes sense. Or you full of what you know, because they can't put you in your place, because they know that you already, like, I don't want to say taking over, but you outdoing whatever that you doing, and you don't give no problems, like, to finish it. You know what I'm saying? It's too goddamn easy. It's a routine. You know what I'm saying? When you feed somebody, it's from when breakfast time. Now let's go cut off the breakfast and do lunch. Now you want to be prepared and get advanced. You know, set up your pitchers, your iced tea, your cranberry juice, your ice water, and ice pitcher. Have that set in the side of the refrigerator, so when you know it hits 11:30, 11 o'clock, start bringing it out. Start putting it right there. Turn on the coffee hot pot warmers and shit. Start brewing your fucking coffee and shit. You know, make sure your sauces are there. Your tea bags is in your pocket. Fucking butter, little pieces of butter is at its place on the damn tables. So they don't have to keep asking you, so you don't go back and forth. Have these things ready. You know what I'm saying? And then remember to get the napkins out of the dryer, because if you need it for the next shift or even for yourself, it's just plain and simple. It's the same ass shit. So what makes it, is it, I don't know, man. And all of them try to say he knows what he's doing, he just don't want to do it, he's just lazy. He's trying to act like he don't know how to do it, so he'll have the other people do it for him. I was like, you know what, you actually right. Them old people, Maymoon and Sylvia, that trained him, they was babying him, and they still babying him to this day. Like today, she over there trying to reset every single fucking table, and he's over there hanging out with her, just watching her fucking put it on the tables. You watching her? You like this. While she's resetting, she's like, okay, put the napkins, put the fork, put the spoon, okay, organize it, put the cup, you know, the glass cup, put the napkin. Okay, next chair, okay, act like this is another chair. Okay, this, he over there like, okay, like trying to conversate with her, trying to just chill, when knowing damn well you could put my dishes that is already dried, just stack them up. You ain't even got to put them away. Just stack them up right there, and I'll put them away, man. I was like, I really be wanting to say something, and it's like, man, why is it that we go through, when we go through it so smoothly to go help out the whole team, and it runs, you know what I'm saying, accordingly to getting it done. That's basically what the fuck that is. And now if you act like a lazy ass, stupid ass, then that's when we talk shit about you, and then we gonna look at you like, man, stop playing over here. Stop playing. He's like, what, 19, 20 years old? And they keep saying, man, that boy knows what the fuck. He knows that he's supposed, what he was told when they trained him to do that, to do that, to do that. He's not gonna act like he didn't forget. He just don't want to fucking do it, and he's just trying to hang out, trying to just chill, like, oh, the director's not here today, so yeah, that's what I do, like right now, okay, but shit, I'm done with all the shit that I'm doing. The fuck? You want to go mess with some residents? That's what I'm not supposed to be doing. Hell no. I do extra ass shit. I do my job and the other person's job. His ass just like making her do his job. What the hell? Why you here? What the? God damn! What the hell? Man, I swear to God. That's why I told the boy. I told the kitchen director. I said, I got hired here Saturday and Sundays. Now, what makes you say that I cannot quit my Mondays and Tuesdays and just do 3 days? What makes you think that I can't only just do my 3 days over here? He was like, no, you can't do that. The hell? Terrence, hey. Thank you for joining. And Grizz. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for that super chat. Hey, it turned color. You know what I'm saying? Anything that has a dollar sign, even if it's goddamn 10 cents, 5 cents, whatever the fuck, it makes the numbers changes on my revenue. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I don't care how it goes. It keeps adding up. It never expires. They never take the money away. It just keeps adding until the threshold gets to $100. So, you know, if they don't pay me on the 21st, it still rolls over to the next month, and I'll be still receiving that. And what's your problem, Bill? I ain't trying to like sound. What is you talking about? Yeah, I don't know, man. I just know from just in the times that, you know, this is not a skill of like say, let's get inside, y'all. This is not a skill that has to have people keep an eye and a watch on you. I understand that part. So why should it be? And that's what happens. People will fall back and quit on certain places because one is acting funny style. So they say, fuck that, let's go get another job. Hell no, my motherfucking house is 5 minutes away. You ain't gonna have me go leave somewhere I've been here since 2020. And I told the fucking kitchen director that I was like, man, I've been here. How are you gonna tell me that I don't want to stop my Mondays and Tuesdays? Like, why give me another subject that I already know about? We already passed that. And that's not anything where you can't stop me from. If I want to change my Mondays and Tuesdays, well, you want to act like you a new director. And if I'm still here and I'm helping the whole kitchen, because he's basically telling me, no, you can't. You can't say that you're gonna stop your Monday. You're like, you can't say that you're gonna stop doing dishwashing Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm trying to have Maria, because Maria only does one day. They're asking her as an on-call on every Mondays from 6 to 2. Just one day out of the week. She's not really hired. She resigned from over here, and then they try to ask her for help back. So I'm trying to have him knock her out as an on-call and give me that 4th day and fuck my 5th day. You know what I'm saying? Cancel my Tuesday, give me the 4th day as a server, and let me just keep my 4 days. That's it. He was like, no, you can't do that. I already got it scheduled, and I don't want to talk to her and change anything and change the schedule. Well, you know what? If I say what I say, then y'all just gonna have to try and find somebody else any old goddamn way. So what the hell? So that's why this conversation between him, me, and the director is gonna go on the next time. Because I was right after I had a conversation with him, because a little heat started going off, and I recorded the shit too. Y'all would hear it. I said what I said, and not with no disrespect, but you are gonna hear me. You are going to hear me what I was just mentioning to you about. Plain and simple. I wasn't trying to yell at you, but as far as what you trying to offer me in your conversation, um, I don't think it's making any sense. You ain't doing your job as managing, and you have to look at the people who you guys hire, the people that have been here for seniority 10 years, 15 years, can't even do a double shift in any of their 10, 12, 15 years. Can't even do a double shift, and they never did. So what makes you special? What makes you, just because you Muslim, that you are special, man? I hate that fucking shit. It's like you would pick a slave and keep picking on them, but then you look at another person because it's their religion that they can't work on a Saturday, Sunday. Man, you got me fucked up. And they've been dealing with that shit. The fuck? Hell motherfucking no. I'm only doing this shit uh, uh, cause I ain't got a car right now. That's why when they ask me for a double shift, I say yes. But it's not like I backed down. I backed down early this year, and I backed down one time last year. And I wasn't afraid to say no, man. I straight up said no. I can't. I said no. I got other things to do later on, knowing damn well I didn't. But I was acting like I did. Right, Nikki D? For real, for real. I still make myself smile. Just because right now, and that's what happens when you, like, I don't know, man. It's who you work with, too. When Filipinos over here cool. Indian, I don't know, man. Man, they get trouble, y'all. They get trouble. I swear to God, and they nosy as fuck, man. That Maymoon lady, she's nosy. Nosy as a motherfucker, man. Nosy as Muslim. Mm-mm-mm. I could be a Muslim on a down low, but that doesn't mean that I have to tell everybody. Stupid ass. Man, and this shit ain't even supposed to be hard. Yesterday, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Kuldeep, the Indian girl, the hella funny one with the accent, she called off yesterday. So guess who was doing her job and my dishwashing job? Me and Don, Chef Don. We handled dinner hella smooth. Just like I said, when you gotta prepare a little bit early so you can get the food outside, that's no problem. He's the one that's plating, so I bring it out. But the tray carts that have to do room delivery, have them bring the tickets in, have all their juices prepared, and have all their desserts prepared with their flatware and their napkins on the tray. It went so smooth yesterday. I swear to God, I said, man, I could fucking go do dinner. And we was done already by 6:30, and I was supposed to get out of here at 7. Now, and usually when she's here, I be leaving here at 7:15, past 7 o'clock, because she got to bust the tables, and one of her arm is a little bit like, you know what I'm saying? She got like I don't want to say a disability, but something happened to her arm. I think she was like in an abusive relationship. You know, Indian people, you know what I'm saying? I think the husband might have beat her to, I don't know. I feel like even with something like that too, like in some cultures, like in China or in Philippines, it's like once they caught you stealing, it's like some tribes or villages or some places, they cut off your hand because you try to steal from royalty type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like her arm is still there. It's just she can't really like lift it too much. She's trying, or I don't know if it's like she just try to give that shit to say like she can't live too much, because it could be just one of those, like, I don't want to say manipulation, but just something where she feels like, I don't want to tell them too much, but something really did happen to my arm. Is just I'd rather carry it on to telling them this story, so I don't have to pick up too much plates, and I could use a cart, because she uses this little small cart to go serve plates. Usually when you're a server, you're supposed to carry it. You're supposed to carry them, and in your hand you're supposed to carry at least three. One, two, and a small one right here, a big plate, and a big plate right here. So some people get away with certain things. I guess it's just in nature of how, where they coming from to certain places. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where she came from, but she's Indian. She came through this job. She worked here for I think probably like 5 or 6 years now, or something like that. So she's been like that. I guess courtesy, the way how she talks is, very, very polite, very nice. She doesn't get angry. She don't get mad at nobody. She has a very, very soft voice. But she be saying some F words and shit. She be like, fuck. She be like joking with the other chef, but that's only inside the kitchen. But I mean, I feel her. But the thing is that, like, I help her, I have no issue with her. But I'm just saying, like, so I don't know what happened in her background, her, Indian, her maybe being Indian, something probably happened to her. She said something about her husband was a bad husband. So I don't know, but that's how I feel when it comes to, I don't want to say families, but just the ways of other cultures, how men could treat a woman of their own kind, and they beat them, and they can beat them so bad that that just to see if they can survive type shit. For real. I don't want to say true story now about that land life, but it do happen. You know what I'm saying? We come across these issues in the past. Best believe, a lot of domestic shit. And oh, thank you, Nikki Lee. I mean, when courtesy meets courtesy and just keeps that humbleness and just being uplifted to uplift each other. I do that with Desiree. I do that with Don, Chef Don, Cool Deep. But the other people is like, it's not even I have to watch them. I just leave them alone. That's two different things. Leaving them alone and watching them. You can hear something, but I don't be too nosy about it. I let that shit get caught up to their own situation between. Who's talking? What do you mean, what am I doing? Who's talking? Who? Who are you? Oh, man. Lucky's. Nope. I got chili and mayonnaise, like street corn. 10 for 99 cents at Lucky's. Hella big. Huh? That's what I was just telling them. Sure, I'm about to do a barbecue tomorrow. My bad, y'all. Okay, we about to go inside. Because I told y'all. Like, she's kind of like one of them directors that, hold on. Hold on. It feels so freaking good out here. I don't know. I would rather I could sleep outside right now. Hell yeah. It feels so good. Oy. Excuse me. What's that mean? That jacket's been there for a long time. It is. Everybody's asking. I got it from Lucky's. There was like 99 cents for 10 of them. Yeah. I'll get some tomorrow and I'll bring you one, Larry. Okay? Mm-hmm. He was he be joking with me. I swear to God, he be joking with me like my dad. What's up, Nat? Were you here yesterday? No, I wasn't here yesterday. Oh, okay. Cool didn't show up, but girl, we had like 16 trays. And me and Don handled that shit like nothing. I swear, Syra came with 8. Then it started to be 11. And then she brought 3. And then she brought the last one. I'm like, 16. Beatrice, I don't know, Norma, Beatrice. It was just everybody. Like everybody that you can name. Sasha, like everybody. The only people that was not on it was Petru and Teresa. But Teresa doesn't normally get trays. It's just, no, she's not. And you know what? They just said that they moved Sasha downstairs. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on, but yeah. Y'all, we had 16 trays. We normally get only 8, 10, the most 11 or 12, but 16, shit, I don't have a problem. I handled it just like how it was supposed to. So, yeah, but you guys, my time is almost, who's it? Dead. Hold on. Cumin. There goes Cool Dude. She's here. Y'all. That shit is crazy. I gotta break this corn. Look, y'all. Can I break it? Yes. I broke it. I need some watch time hours, y'all. I just got 18 hours last night. I know I missed 2 days. I know y'all see the little crumbs, right? But see, this is how we do it, though, on a tray. Okay? Y'all, we can do that. We don't have no closers for night shift. They hired 4 new people. Yeah, they just hired a man, Filipino man, for AL. Okay. They hired... I just saw a Polynesian or Hawaiian, one of them, Samoan, doing training for caregiver. Okay. But let's see if they stay, because 2 just left here on this side. That's AL. That's assisted living. 2 of them. And they just hired 2. But they're really down on how many staff. So that's how the directors have to see just how, I don't know, like the directors, they have no control of how the pay of the salary is. A lot of people say it's too low for them as caregivers, but the directors can't do anything about it, because if they speak about it, the owner, whatever corporate and all that shit, they don't listen to none of that shit. Send them emails as much as they want. They don't. They don't. They just do what they want. So it has really nothing to do. It's just if you want to work for that pay, then they'll accept you. And if you can handle the job and not have no like irresponsibility, like calling off all the goddamn time or coming in late all the time or just acting like you can just do whatever, and yeah, so they just kind of want you to do what you have to do as a person at a job. That's very true. But so the people leave here because they were trying to rotate their schedules and they didn't like that. Living with families and having kids, I understand. But when you're single and stuff like that, then I guess it shouldn't be a problem. But most of them, maybe that's just what the issue was. Or they might just be having issues with maybe their back being hurt and they can't really carry the people as what they thought that they could do, So I feel like some of the caregivers are very young, like Nat, Judith, Syra. They're all young. They're in their 20s. The African girl, Judith, she's like 32, 31 or something like that. So, like, you got to really, I guess, just know how to take care of the people over here. But, closing, but neither one of them close. That's just what I'm saying. None of these fucking seniority people, not even the one that just got hired, can't even do a double shift if they ask for it as an emergency. Like, wow. And that's what they had, the new management. So they cut off the management before. They try to open up a new management to have the people be reliable. And now this is what you get. Dealing with the same people that I guess that they can not ask you the same question. Meaning that I'm trying to say, oh, can we ask you to stay tonight? Knowing damn near the 12 years, 13 years you weren't doing that. But then you feel like I'm going to hold my grounds and just tell you that that's what I can't do. Because you're Muslim? Like, hell no, they cannot. I don't know, man. Yo, that shit is crazy. Crazy as hell. I don't care if you meet this, like, you like what you get paid out of the minimum, whatever you get. I even told her I get 40 cents more than you, because what you telling me what you getting. I said, shit. I said, I work, okay, when did I get that 40 cents on top of my salary? I got it early 2025. Oh, no, wait. I started getting the 40 cents when the old management left. And he left in July or August. So I've been getting 40 cents on top, because he asked me, he says, how much do you want to get paid? Because then now is the time for us to talk to corporate, because you've been here past a year. So I said, okay, let me make up to the dot, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least $1 more, but it didn't happen. So it just changed by 40 cents. And I was like, shit, at least I got some. At least, and then she was telling me, she was like, I still get the same. I said, oh, hell no. For being here for 12 years? Oh, hell no. That's one thing that they don't do. They won't hire your pay over here. But for some reason, they did that with me. I don't know how, but I got it. So, I don't know about the other people over there. I don't know if they ever changed it. Oh, yeah, Itar. Her name is Itara. Etaira. Itara. She was like, what you doing? But see, she be acting kind of funny. She'd be like, what are you doing here? Upstairs in the little dining over there. And I'll be like, I'm having my break. She's like, you're not supposed to be here. So, okay. All right. I'm going to act like, it's not even going to act like I'm not even cool with you no more. I just know how you going to act. By you even saying that, the other girl is her op. Denise, she found another job. She said she was quitting here because they try to give her more opportunity as being activities director. So Denise and Atara was activities position. One got hired as a director. Denise was trying to fight for that. She had more credentials, but they picked Atara because I guess she had more years over here. So, you know, Denise had credentials from nursing, like, I mean, simple, a medical assistant or some shit like that. Knowing a CPR, shit like that. Having a food handler certificate, you know, she kind of going through the levels of those type of skills and stuff like that. She knows how to bake. Atara, she do nice cakes too. She's Spanish, both of them Spanish. Atara, she know how to make cake. Pretty old cakes, like wedding cakes, like stuff that you probably give in a wedding too. She says she made them, but she's bringing it from home, but you never know that she probably have family that's doing it for her. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But Denise, I see her bake up in there. She'll bake some like pineapple down cake or some other type of desserts, like some brownies, just all kinds of like muffins and shit like that. Okay, you doing your job. You ain't slacking or nothing like that. So they trying to fight for that. Now, once Denise backed down, was like, okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to just go look for another job. She got hired as in the Kaiser Hospital doing something. I'm like, shit, at least you got a better job than trying to just, you know. I don't know if it's true. She could just be saying that because she's been saying that she's looking for another job. So you never know. But how long have I been in here? An hour. Oh. Okay. So I'm just going to chill right here. I'm going to go finish my corn. So I hope y'all have an amazing day today. You know, my hands are dirty. And corn does that to you. You know, when you at a at a cookout, when you doing barbecue stuff and just trying to be on a munching type, field, and that's what you're gonna do. All hands, all messy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be butter. You understand? Just like what Larry was saying. Is that butter? I said no. But yeah. Yep. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, just like with Red Bull. I know she's probably trying to remind me that sometimes we just do have to just, kind of come together and just kind of just try to relate and just say these things. We try to be more humble to ourselves, but it seemed like when we try to do that, we give more to others. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it is like that. And that's why a lot of people say, like, it's cold out, it's cold in this world. Like, I don't know, it's real, I guess we just have to live through whatever is just going on. So, yeah. But I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow I'm off, and I'll be going to get some charcoal and some food, some steaks, some short ribs. Hopefully I go get across some oysters. Yeah, and all of that stuff. So I appreciate you guys for all my likes, you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Whoever that super chatted me, thank you so much, Terrence. Thank you. Big bro. So I'll catch you guys. Thank you. I'm trying to X.